are back for Adventureland Year 2. We wanted to come back again. There is still the scavenger hunt. It's going to be at 1 o'clock, which is about 8 minutes away. There's a good amount of people. First thing is to meet here for a group photo, and then I believe the text clues will begin. We'll see if there are any snafus in the code like last year, and we'll see if we're able to find the final place. Woo-wee! All right, photo 10. Alright, we are off. We now have our first clue, and it is going to be near the partner statue. So a lot of us are heading that way right now. Also similar to what they did last year, you get the text for clues. Your answer is in the form of a number, and then if you get the correct number that you text, you generate your next clue. And there's 10 clues. So let's see if we're successful. I feel like we're behind. It's supposed to be about the fun, but it's just tricky because you're also supposed to be respectful of the other resort guests. But we're trying to like get to different places for these clues as quickly as possible. I don't know if I ever disclosed this on camera, but I can be pretty competitive. And when you know there's a limited prize for something just kind of takes over. We're like halfway through the clues. Thankfully, we're at the advantage because we're locals for this park. So when we see a clue, I know where we need to go. We're lucky.
Yep.
We know where to go.
Tinkerbell Grotto is.
Just 2 more clues. It is hot. We are moving. Can't stop. Because again, like there is like treasure. There's a prize. I believe it's a pin, but they are limited. First come, first serve. So the sooner we finish the clues, the sooner we get the decipher to crack the code to find the final place where the moderators will be for the treasure. We're definitely getting our steps in. All right, we have our last clue, and the cavalcade with Duffy and Shelly Mae is just now starting. So it's probably gonna get very crowded since they will limit the walkway. Oh, I always love seeing Shelly. Let me see if I can see her really quick. We just have one more clue. Okay, I got to say hi to Shelly. Now it's time to focus on this last clue. All right, we have deciphered the code, and I'm pretty sure we are going to the exact same place that we went last year too. So it just depends on how many other adventurers got there before us and if there's any treasure left to share. Whee! We made it! Whee! We have survived this journey. Whee! Yay! Another pin to add to the collection. Whew. It's hot as hell. Now it's time to get in the shade and get some lunch. Gandaloosh. Alright, we just had a yummy, refreshing Dole Whip as a snack. And then I believe we're going to head over towards like Trader Sam's or Tongborough Terrace to get lunch. Adventureland Year 2, success.
Something really special that Carl and I got a chance to do was go on the Women Who Make the Magic guided tour at Disneyland. We were not allowed to record during the tour, but let me just say it's definitely worth the experience if you are a Disney history lover and you just want to do something totally unique in the park. We had a great tour guide and we even got to go on a ride and got a treat.
I could not have got a better spot. Right here. Alright, mug is acquired. Now I'm looking for a Darth Vader limited edition pin. Not sure if they're sold out. And then I'll go in the park to see if I can get the Pandora charm, which has limited quantities. No luck at the pin traders in downtown Disney. I mean, I can still check in the park, but considering it's already after 3, my chances are slim. So cool. So it is just about 4:30 and there is a line. I'm not sure how far down it goes, but it goes all the way into Galaxy's Edge, almost near the restrooms. And that, I believe, is for character meet and greet tonight at the Star Wars night. Insane. Insane. The event doesn't even start until 9. Crazy. Alright, we are heading back to the car. It's a little after 5. My hip, unfortunately, is really hurting, which is disappointing considering I only really power walked today. Didn't even go for a jog, but I'll talk to my physical therapist about it this week. But I got the things that I wanted, and I'll show you when I get to the car. So I don't have a phone dock, so you're just on my dashboard, but I'm not driving. Car is off, so we're good. But first things first, I had to get one of the new Disney Starbucks Star Wars collection mugs. The Discovery series, there was a Disneyland and California Adventure mug in that series that probably came out about a year ago or so. It's not my favorite aesthetic, but I can't say no to the mugs. I use them every day pretty much. So for the Star Wars mugs, I haven't been collecting all of them. I know I have, Carl has Tatooine and I have Mustafar. So those are from like a year or two ago. And last year, I can't remember what they came out with last year, but I didn't get anything. I changed my mind this year because I really wanted to get a mug for Naboo. I wish that they were representing more Padme, considering this is literally her home planet, but at least I have Queen Amidala right there on the front. I mean, Darth Maul is bigger than Amidala. Where's the justice? We got another Starbucks mug for the collection. This I got at the Star Wars Trading Post in downtown Disney, although they were also in Star Trader, in Tomorrowland. I don't think these were in Galaxy's Edge. I didn't check Starbucks on Main Street, but I know for sure they were at downtown Disney and in Tomorrowland. I also don't know if they're at World of Disney, but there were a good amount of them. They came out with 3 different locations, and I wanted Naboo. I almost got Endor, but considering I was kind of rushing for some items, I just grabbed the one and I left. There was also a very long line outside of the Star Wars Trading Post in downtown Disney because they have a new photo booth. It actually looks really cool. There's a photo booth where obviously you can take pictures, and what's unique about this photo booth, sorry I'm messing with my hair, I'm gonna get a bang trim in a few weeks. So what's interesting about the photo booth at the Star Wars Trading Post is that it comes out with an acrylic like ID card, and you get to choose different roles or different like characters in the world of Star Wars. So you can be like a pilot, you can be a stormtrooper. I hope to come back and do the photo opportunity before it is gone. I'm not sure if it's limited time. I don't know if they're going to also have one in the park or if it's just going to be in downtown Disney, but it's newer and it's very popular right now. But for the next 2 items, these I was on the hunt for. I saw them, of course, on social media, as with everything, and I had to run, not really run, I power walked, which is probably why my hip is hurting. But tonight is a Star Wars night, which unfortunately I don't have tickets for. There is a Pandora shop in Disneyland. It is technically in the New Orleans area, right across from Club 33, if you've ever been in that area. And during the Star Wars nights, they have exclusive charms for Star Wars. And I believe today they even had a promotion where if you spent like $175 before tax, you get like a commemorative poster for May the 4th. What was really special is that even though the event is not technically happening until 9 p.m. tonight, and even though I don't have a ticket to attend the event, I was able to purchase a charm. And the one that I wanted in particular was the Darth Vader charm. I thought I might as well get a Mandalorian helmet as well, since I feel like this style has been around for at least a year, and once they're gone, they're gone, and I will kick myself forever for not getting the Darth Vader helmet and the Stormtrooper helmet back in I think 2020. So it's been long gone, and I regret not buying it when I saw it, but I digress. I don't know if it'll focus. But we have the 2 charms, the Vader charm, and then the Mandalorian helmet charm. I was able to use my discounts on everything. I forgot to mention. The mug was like $24.99 before my discount. The Vader charm was probably the most expensive item. It was $100. It does have, I think, some cubic zirconia on the side, so that always pushes up the price. And I think the Mandalorian helmet was $80. Lastly, there was a limited edition pin that came out, I believe, today. There were a few locations that I went to thinking they might be there, and I didn't see anything. And just when I was about to give up hope, I was in Galaxy's Edge looking at like the little shops, and right at the register they have like little containers, and I noticed that there were some that had the pins, and I thought I saw it like out of the corner of my eye, and so I just waited for this one guest to finish their transaction, and then sure enough they had 3 left of this pin, and so I got my hands on it. So here's the pin. It's beautiful, this beautiful enamel with the red. And yeah, it says limited edition icons of the galaxy. I don't know if they've come out with others in this style or if this is going to be a new collection, but I had to get Vader. This one was $24.99 before my discount, and it's a really nice size, and I can't wait to put it on my pin board. It was definitely crowded, getting more crowded as I was leaving, since it's like almost 5:30 now. Technically, if you have the ticket for the after hours event, the earliest that you can enter the park, unless you have like a park reservation, is 6 p.m. I remember I made a reservation 2 years ago when Carl and I had tickets to go to the Star Wars after hours event, and because we just scanned in our event ticket, it showed up as a no-show for the Disneyland reservation, which is ridiculous. But anyway, I do wish that Carl could have come with me, but he was busy at work. We obviously have the privilege of coming to Disney all of the time, so even though he didn't get to join me on May the 4th, we are just about 30 minutes away from the park, so we're really privileged.